Ayo, River! Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having an absolute magical day, and thank you, as always, so much for taking the time to support the channel. We have a new deck for you today. This is the Archon Limo. We have refined this version from the prototype build into what I believe to be a new competitive deck. In today's video, we're going to break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies held within, so you're playing it as effectively in theory as possible. Then we'll go further, demonstrating it all within our gameplay footage so you can fully wrap your mind around this awesome deck. And then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and Boulder Gates Commander pack opening. Let's go take a look at the deck. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Settle. Archon Limo version 2. You know, this deck has been slapping so freaking hard, beating mono white, beating Esper. You know, it's wow. That's a tall order, and it's really nice to be able to do this. So if you're unfamiliar, we have a deck that allows us in theory to do multiple things per turn while locking our opponent to only one action per turn, right? And again, this is the Archon of Emeria for 3 mana. It's a 2/3 with flying, and each player can't cast more than one spell each turn. Non-basic lands your opponent's control will also enter the battlefield tapped, which is fairly common right now. The mana base is super friendly, so people aren't using very many basics, and this can kind of slow their tempo down, which is very nice. And then, like I said, we're going to be doing multiple things per turn. Our opponent can only do one thing per turn, right? Which is really quite interesting. And that simply boils down to something like Storm the Festival. For 6 mana sorcery, look at the top 5 cards of your library, and you may put 2 of them into the battlefield with mana value 5 or less, and then the rest go into the bottom of your library in random order. We can recast it through the flashback for 10, which again is really nice because we're going to be flooding out with lands and then just playing multiple things each turn when our opponent is locked to 1. We can actually get pretty crazy and, you know, maybe if things go well, we've got the Archon out, we storm the Festival. Festival picks up an Elspeth Resplendent, so which that's going to be something. We're going to get something else, and then Elspeth can -3 to get us a third thing. So we're walking down, you know, 3 nice plays per turn, potentially, when our opponent, again, is limited to that one. Elspeth -3, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may put a permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them into the battlefield with a shield counter on it. The rest go into the bottom of the library in random order, right? So, you know, that's kind of the gist of the deck, right? Of course, we can fight rigging as well. However, keep in mind that the fight rigging play the exiled card is considered a cast. A play is a cast unless a land, right? So just keep note of that, as you can potentially limit yourself there as well. However, there are plenty of ways to still get that double casting value out like we've described here. So that's kind of what we're doing. First and foremost, the best picks for fight rigging are going to be the lands, right? If you don't get the War Chief, if you don't get the Limousine, right? You don't get Elspeth, you don't get Storm the Festival, which are our first and foremost picks that we're going for. You know, you can take the Turntimber Symbiosis. That's going to allow you another chance to draw a creature, right? It's going to give you another whirl at the War Chief, as you can look at the top 7 cards of your library, I believe, putting one of them into play. If its mana value is 3 or less, it's going to get 3 +1/+1 counters on it, which is actually fairly ridiculous if all you can get is an Archon, a Skyclave, or a Stomper. Like, you know, that Stomper is going to come out as a 7/7. Okay, sure, I'll allow it. And then, you know, Emeria's Call, giving everything indestructible, making 2 4/4 angels with flying. That's going to help you get the job done. And then, you know, like I said earlier with Storm, that double drop each turn is going to be great. The Stomper is a good target here as well because it gets the land, and then it brings us closer to being able to recast it just again next turn through the flashback, right? So 10 land is our goal. We want to get to 10 land as quickly as possible, and that's actually really not that hard with something like the Stomper. The Limo is great because we can actually exile our own creatures if we want, and then have those creatures re-enter when we exile something else when it attacks, whether it's our opponent's creature or another one of ours, to trigger the ETB of our own creature again, which is quite nice. You know, the War Chief here, the Stomper here for that. BEA Univo, you can even potentially give them a token and re-exile another permanent with the Skyclave, which is fairly juicy. And then, you know, a lot of control within the deck. The safekeeping, protecting our fight rigging, protecting, you know, Elspeth, whatever it happens to be. March, this can pick up any creature lands that are annoying, any tokens that are annoying quite easily. And then we have creature and planeswalker removal through Fateful Absence. That's pretty juicy, right? All of this is at instant speed, also, quite acceptable. Doomscar going to wipe the field at sorcery speed for 5, Foretell for 3, which is, kind of handy some days, but mana in this deck is not an issue. Typically, we just toss it out of our hand in case our opponent has a discard effect that we want to dodge. And then, Lair of the Hydra is going to be in here. Cave of the Frost Dragon, those can attack. The Lair can activate itself to trigger the fight rigging potentially, which is quite nice. Then we have the Seed of the Empire and Who Endures, as well as those utility lands. 4 damage attacking or blocking, or destroy land, artifact, or enchantment through Who Endures, which is pretty good, right? So that's the build. It's a 60 card standard, best of 1, with a 12 creature, 28 non-creature ratio, 4.4 average mana value, and 20 mainland decks. But again, don't forget that these 8 modules act as lands as well. Plus we have the ramp through the Stomper, so the land isn't really that much of an issue. Just be prepared to play these early game tapped if you happen to have them in your hand, right? So that is the Doogie list. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to watch to the end because we got a pack opening. Now let's bust some heads. Going first with, well, one of the worst hands I've ever seen. Nothing until 5, all land. That's a mulligan. I'm going to keep this, risk it for the Bisker. Toss our Storm back where it needs to be. We're going to top deck a white source here. 1 planes to rule them all. Heyo, River! I'm sorry, that was a rubbed. Apologies. Let's toss this Doomscar out of hand into the Foretell zone. Say good morning to Miss Maya. What up, girl? How are you doing today? Get some cat laps in. Don't mind me, everyone. So that's damage right to the choppers. Let's rig out, see what we get. Really? Wow, bro. You are so cool. That's the biggest whiff of my entire career. Really hurt. Let's just get out there. This should dodge the Voltaic Surge, if that's what's in their hand. Alright, play with fire. They're just going to start dunking on our health points even further. And they might regret casting this Royal Eruption so early game. Unless there, there's multiples in hand, but I could have been used in conjunction with something else to kill this Archon. Unless they don't need it. They don't need it. And we're down to 12. They're putting in some pepper here, hey? I'm gonna pay life and just immediately gain it right back. And then, there's another body in play here that can defend. We can give it lifelink with Elspeth. There's only so many removal spells. As they draw a harvest, that's good. I mean, land harvester. And, we should survive that. I don't think there'll be an attack here. Now this is where it gets super duper dirty. Is another. Oh my lord. I was going to play Elspeth, go with the lifelink, but now we have a defender for Elspeth and lifelink on the other. Playing a land. Nice. Well, I've not seen fight rigging be used that way before. I mean, they'd have to double block. I don't think I mind it. Just get them down to 11. Woof. Let's see how this unfolds. I mean, we have 15 life left. That should be enough to survive the turn. You do you, bro. Oh. Now this is an interesting bank. Can we just kill that? Almost. No, yeah, almost. We had 2 counters here to 9, that one to 10. We hit up to 19. Unless they have instant speed removal in hand, in which case I'm going to freak out. They might.
Let's do this together.
Kills their Skyclave. I don't think there's any way they block the 5/3, so I'm going to try to take extra damage. Well, there is a way. They have instant speed removal in the hand for the 9/7, and then they block the 5/3, and then I actually do start crying. But 2 cards in hand. Make them have it. That's the motto, right? We have the defenders still? And they may even just target Elspeth as well with a little bit of the damage. However, you know, look at that Scourge. That's a fatty. They're thinking about it, right? Probably start off with the blood token. You know, cycle it. Okay, they're gaining life there, but now they're out of mana, and it's still just a trade. They're up to 13. Scourge down to 7. They should still maybe kill the big boy. But then they don't get to keep the Scourge. Scourge also, you know, will go down to a 1/1. Sorry, 2/2. Okay, yeah, they're going to take the big boy. Get a good amount of damage in. The 18 as well. So that should give us some stability this turn. They're in a position where, you know, we're not taking lethal. We do have to defend and now also mitigate their Planeswalker. That's like a honey-do list. Right? He's like, what, you expect me to get all of this done today? I was going to watch the football game. No! That is one of the nicer things about this deck is its ability to just take advantage of the mid-range. Like, each of our drops are so powerful, while simultaneously, well, not necessarily in this instance, as I believe it was removed, but mitigating how much value they're able to play as well per turn. Did they just want the draw here? Because I'm not going to give it to them. To make this bigger? You can have it. Down to 15. 5/5 Skyclave now. What is that card?
I know.
I guess we'll just grab flying, and we'll find out. What you got, Willis? We know it gets removed. They really need to kill Elspeth. Right? I think she is at -7. Create 5 3/3 white angels with flying. Yeah. Which takes them away from hitting us. We've got defenders. We should, keyword should, be able to hit back for lethal. Whoa! Who's a dirty dog? Woof, woof, baby. Little blocky doos. Getting hit for 8, down to 7. Scourge is a 13/13 after that. Rebirth, they lose 2 life, but the Harvester does come back. Might have done that to the land, I don't know. And then just like that, it's game. I've never done this, I want to do it. It's fun. Oh, that's fun. I'll take lethal here. Beautiful. Didn't even need the Doomscar, which is nice. However, it's helpful to have in case you do. Going first, lacking lands, but there's removal here. There's, you know, engine, if you will. Let's go farmland first, then the cave. We might pay life for that. We might pay life for that. We'll see. I don't like having these 2 storms in hand, but if we can survive, we'll make the most out of it. Really hoping we find that 4th, 5th, and 6th land. Yeah, if I didn't want to draw 4 lands in a row, I would. But the fact that we want to draw 4 lands in a row, no, good luck. It's never going to happen. Our opponent would like to draw 1 land in a row, and it appears that maybe they didn't. So this could be a very interesting matchup we've got ourselves into here. Ooh. Go ahead. Are you there? Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Just in the play queue with new decks so we don't sacrifice our rank. I mean, this match is over. Right, we're just going to probably get our free win with the rope here. Oh, I just end the recording here. Oh, they're back! Right when I give up on them. That's weird. So strange. I missed my land drop, so, you know, maybe they come back to do the do. Emiria's Call is a good hideaway there, though. We like the looks of that, don't we, chat? Hey, hey, settle down. Let's take him to Scar Town. Land untapped. That's 4. We need 5 and 6 still. Hopeful Initiate is fairly annoying. Oh, so is that. Hashtag just get out of here. Both of those can destroy our fight rigging, right? So that's why we just, you know, put them on notice. Their third Hopeful Initiate. Holy Toledos. Okay. Land off the top? No. That's why you should never give up, because you don't necessarily know what your opponent has. Oof. We are definitely in trouble. Their Doomscar off the top? No, but that does freaking help. So screwed. I can't let them destroy our fight rigging. If they do that, the match is over. I mean, this makes it a blocker too here, which is nice. They're folding out pretty aggressively. I don't know why they do this. And that's how you get a free win. Because we were being beat up there. Oh, my poor soul. Oakley dokley, hand is, well, not crazy good, but it's there. And it's enough for me, Doogie. Call first. That way we avoid having to pay life for the land later, or the, you know, having it come in tapped, which I don't like. But we get it out of the way now, and then the layer can still be on 2. Not that we have anything to do, but it's good. Something's going to get countered. I don't want it to be the fight rigging, so we go out with the Stomper first. Grab ourselves a plains. Yeah, Esper's not a great deck to face against. It's very good. Very, very strong deck. Ooh, right into the announcement. Go straight with the Archon. Just like, let's slow things down a bit, right? In case you do get some gasolina. Want to make sure I damp down that fire. The land is basic, so it's in untapped, and there's the immediate Vanishing Verse. Not hitting the rigging, which is good. That part of this is good, right? Make another 1/1 here. Land off the top is, well, it's ideal. Now let's pull out a counterspell. No counterspell here. Interesting. -3.
I'm ready. May your peace.
Pull out another Stomper. Grabs a land. Well, thank you kindly. We should probably grab another Plains. Plains are overrated. We can hit for 4 because we do have 7 lands now. This is fantastic. Helping keep their field state trimmed down. The one Stomper also having a shield counter. Now that's pretty juicy. Doesn't dodge the meat hook, but we can dodge a destroy effect. Doesn't dodge an exile. Still good though. And that's what makes Esper so dangerous, is they have the minus effects. They have the exile effects. They have bounce effects. There's so many ways around that for them. And this is the white source. Let's plus up first. Just grab flying. Here's a Storm the Festival. This definitely gets countered. a land with a rigging. Well, it's not bad. Let's see what we get for Hideaway. Might just be an Archon. Let's keep it simple. I'm also not going to get greedy. I'm going to spread the value as much as I can. Right, we don't want to weigh too heavily on the one with flying because it gives them now like a lot of incentive just to kill it. Yes, they might not have it, but if they do now, I've just really gave them an additional what's up, right? Emperor's good. Thankfully, our creatures have vigilance, though, so we can successfully dodge that.
You'll be safer. Let your blade do the talking.
And they are scared of our Archon, right? We've seen that Exile go out very quickly on it. What are you doing, Willis? What are you doing, Willis? What am I saying? What way? All right.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Very interesting. They have an Nganjo. But I still keep Elspeth alive. Guaranteed they have a Gonjo here. No? It's a bait hook? Again, I still think worth keeping Elspeth alive. Bait hook. Okay. I mean, I would be more nervous about this if we didn't just have more heaters on the way. Well, Luminarch is good on the follow-up, too. -3 here.
Fall back. I've made plenty of connections.
Archon. Festival. Right, this is pretty juicy. Oh, this is pretty juicy, Dougie. Let's take that Luminarch, I think, right? Grab another land. Push up the Stompy. We're just going to try to run them out of cards. Because we still have these storms, right? Fiend's a good card, without doubt. We're going to push it up.
Keep watch for intruders.
I mean, how do you not? Miria's call? Hey, I'll take the... Another storm. Uh-oh. These are in the wrong order. But it's fine. Right? We can't cast that anyways because our Archon. Double block. Kill Rafine. Right? Don't care about anything else. Just get rid of that Connive. Or they're just like, take the token. Okay. That's fine with me too. Under Doogie. This is fine. It's going to be nice to bully out this top meta deck, right? It's always cool when they go crazy and you can still win. This Connive is pretty dirty though, right? I will block this. Right, that's what the shield counter is for. Many options here. Let's fight rigging this festival. And they're out. They're just like, I can't handle this anymore, bro. Like, what is up with all that value? And we had a limo we were taking here. Maybe even two. Like, that's a oof. You know what I mean? Just dropping 2 war chiefs. But I think the limo could be cool here to take their creature away. Opponent goes first. I don't really like the land. But all we need is a single green source. We're playing into the Archon, so whatever. This is probably a bad hand to keep, but hey, you gotta risk it for the biscuit some days, right, chat? It's so cold. Oh, Mono White's a good doogie. Really? With these Archon... Miria? Why are all 3 copies of you in my hand? That sucks for us a lot. Okay, this is going to be a blowout. We haven't found our green land yet either. Nice curve, bruh. Nice curve, brother. Come on, Brutal Cathar me, daddy. Give me that Brutal Cathar. Yeah, that's pretty good too, though, right? Yikes. Should have snuck our Archon in there. Good game. Well, Mono White is still Mono White. Okay. Land looks good. Tiny bit of removal. Just kind of looking for a creature, I guess, for our rigging. And kind of like we always do, it's going to be that tap land. More Mono White. So annoying for me. I'm sure it's annoying for you, too. Like, bruh, we're trying to test new decks out. Why you gotta do this to us, huh? Freaking dirtydog.ca. Okay. Glad we have removal, because a turn 3 Adeline is one of the biggest slaps in the face. Holy. Let's see if we can get away with this. I don't have high hopes, but maybe we'll pull a Doomscar, right? Beautiful. This will be 6. We do need 7 lands, though, here, I believe. So we're a little bit away from that, but close enough. Big hit here with the training. Oh, wow. Doomscar? No. No. So sad. This isn't double drop, though. This is definitely risk it for the biscuit. Let's go.
Let's clean up this town. You're safe now.
It's not the worst. Right, and they're gonna focus on Elspeth here. Seems acceptable. Oh, first strike. But my no, because I can't kill it because it goes to a 5-3. Okay, that's good. It's very good. Doomscar off the top. No Doomscar. It's frustrating.
I know there's a hero inside you.
Let's just play another creature. Maybe the life gain can save us.
Until next time, then.
As long as there's no more exile, maybe we survive. Big if. A very big if. Oh. Ouch. That physically hurts my soul. As long as they don't have another exile. It's like you're asking for it, HGG. Just stop. Bro, I'm double blocking, I assure you. They're gonna take the Stomper out for sure.
This is my city, and I'm going to protect it.
We still have the layer that can come out. We're super dead as long as they don't have another exile. Oh, Lord. That's what makes mono white so strong. Is like these creatures are taking my creatures out of play. And I hate it. They've got some good stuff going on here. We've got the layer out for 3. Which is good, but we're still taking probably 2 damage minimum. Unless they have something else in hand, and then that might be lethal. So there goes the Frost Dragon, right? We don't have to worry about that now. They can only single cast and they don't want to attack. Beautiful. I think we have to auto order these. Gameplay. Right, because we want that Doomscar to trigger this turn. That kind of changes things, doesn't it? No, I don't think it does, actually. So we want the Storm the Festival one to trigger first. I think that did it in the wrong order. Shit. I mean, I guess we're going this way now. I tried to auto it. But we already actually have done the Archon. And that was correct. It's because we played this fight rigging that we can't do that. Okay. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Forget about that sometimes. So we did order it correctly. We do have some trouble here, apparently. Big time, big time, big time.
Now you've done it.
Right, this is another creature. We just have such little life.
Let your blade do the talking.
If they have exile, they win. I think this is lethal too, though, isn't it?
Strike fast and strike hard.
Interesting. They can press Z to get out of this. Oops. You could have pressed Z. Z on your keyboard. Ouch. Drag the triggers to choose the resolution order. I want this to resolve first and last. Okay. No! Ow! All right, we messed that up.
Looking for trouble.
We're gonna get it one of these times. We're gonna take our hit, losing our shield counter here if there's any block, which actually might not be in our benefit, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't actually auto my... It's... I think supposed to be first in, last out, but then it's... The way that it phrases it confused me. We'll get it next time. I'll get that on lock, just so you guys can understand as well before you yourselves mess it up as well. Oh, Lord. It's a good match, though. Very good match. I guess the question is, have we cast a card yet? Of course we did. It was the storm through fire rigging, which still counts. And we get lifelink there, and we also get the victory. We had to work for it, but, you know, take that, mono white. Land looks nice. And isn't too terrible. See what we're playing against here. Ooh, more Esper. Gross. That's gross, dude! If they play a Rafine here, just like get wrecked. Wow, okay, so we need a Doomscar or we lose. Our only play to survive. Yikes. Just big time yikes. Down to 16. I don't know if we care so much about the shield itself. Well, I mean, why not? Why not? I just feel like it gives us a little bit of time. Why not? It's pretty good. That's our turn. We're at 6 lands. Get wrecked. They get a 2/2, which can actuate itself into a draw. Very good, very good. Let's get it. I'm gonna take this turn, Timber. Here's an exile. Ooh, ouch. That hurts. They take the draw. We get hit for 3 to 9 minimum. Second Rafine, are you kidding me? For 5, most likely. There's too many Archons in our hand.
Let's clean up this town. I'll be your shield.
That's pretty ridiculous. I think best game. Good game. Rafina's a very, very strong card. So they get revenge there, but, you know, I think still holding our own for the most part. Only one field wipe away. Whoa. Holy Toledo's. I can't believe how well the deck is performing right now. I only have one wish for it, and it was that the fight rigging play this card doesn't count as a cast, right? I think actually Archon of Emeria might say play, not cast. Each player can't cast. No, this says cast, and then the fight rigging says play, which is a little bit different terminology keyword-wise, but again, enough to hold us up. I don't think it hinders the deck too much if you're aware of it, and you know that's my goal today, is to help you become aware. Keep in mind that you may need to manually auto your triggers with fight rigging out. First in, last out, as we've seen, LOL. And yeah, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's open this freaking pack, huh? Okay, right into it. Oh, yeah, you can tell it's going to be a good one. It's heavier than the others, right? It just feels heavier. Holy. Now, you do not want to see that guy. I mean, this snake will get you. That's actually quite frightening. We have an island. A see-through island. Charcoal diamond. This is actually the first black mana stone I picked up. Little prism. Wayfarer. Navigation orb. That's pretty cool. Jade orb. Interesting. My green screen is destroying these cards. So there's an orb for each color too. That's pretty neat. And again, these cards hit arena just in a little bit. Oh, come on, camera. Come on, camera. Here we are. Crap. Oh, and it immediately messes it up. All right, let's just rip through these. Let's get to the good ones. HGG. Master Chef. I know, right? Agent of Shadow Thieves. That's a nice holographic. All right, we don't mind that whatsoever. Will. I already have a will. You don't want another will. Oh! Oh! I think we dropped a good one. Oh, no! I won't look. I won't look. I won't look. It is just a trash card. Just a trash uncommon holographic. Well, we picked up another will. This little cutie pie. The Blade of Frontiers. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't know how much dice I'll be rolling in this set, but, you know, it's a cool card to have anyways. Another one bites the dust. Certainly not our best pack by any means, right, chat? Of course, if you want to check out some more pack openings, there's one at the end of each of every video. I'll have one pinned in the comments below if you want to check that out. Have a magical day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I cannot wait to see you in the next.